Hello, my name is Johnny Lorenz. I am the translator of Plow, the award-winning novel by the Brazilian writer Itamar Vieira Junior. In April of 2024, Rio Grande do Sul, a state in southern Brazil, was hit by a wave of devastating floods affecting an area as large as the United Kingdom. By mid-June, nearly 200 flood-related deaths were recorded, and more than 420,000 people were displaced. This special reading series seeks to highlight works by authors from Brazil and raise funds to help with relief efforts for this extreme climate event. Please consider donating to our GoFundMe campaign by clicking on the link below the video, where you will find details about our fundraiser. I would like to read a short passage from Plow, related to the effect of flooding on communities throughout Brazil. Miúda was part woman, part fish. She prowled up and down the riverbank day and night to find fish for her children. She'd make a fire to warm herself and illuminate the darkness. But the mining operations had choked the river with sediment, driving the larger fish away. She caught the piaba that would congregate in the shallows to nibble on the thick skin of her toes like tree bark, but the piaba were so small they didn't even add flavor to the mush she made with manioc flour. And so she turned to planting, all by herself, and produced quite a lot. But when floods came, or drought, there was nothing to be done. When the crops had been lost or taken away from the landowners, taken from her by the landowners, she could only try to fool the children's hunger. Someone came and removed one of her boys, then it happened again, and then someone came and removed two of her boys at once. Now Miúda was alone. In her solitude, the nights grew longer. One day, before the sun came up, she started walking down the road amid the sound of insects toward the city, where she asked for her children back. Her compadres replied that it would be better for the boys to stay in school. Life was more pleasant there. There was plenty to eat. They had everything they needed. Miúda, the fish woman, walked away, devastated. She returned to her shack by the river. She wasn't afraid of snakes or peccaries. She'd fish for piaba, and when it rained, the headwaters brought much bigger fish to her table. Miúda's hands were enchanted. They cast a spell on the fish. She'd reach into the river without disturbing the water. You only needed to watch her on the riverbank to see how cunning she was. The fish wouldn't even struggle to get free. They surrendered to her hands. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you can spare any money for flood relief, please follow the link to our GoFundMe page in the description below the video. Thank you.